wanted to protect you. Ladies and
Watch out! Watch out! Gotta rewind! Gotta rewind it! Rewind! Run it back! Make up! Make up!
And that was the candidacy of a victim of a madman.
Oh, let's see! Let's see! I'm so brother, we got him! My body's changed! And I run a child pornography ring too! Yeah, I killed my best friend! This one's gonna kill you! No, it's not gonna kill you! It's gonna kill me! You have to live and suffer for years and years. Ma! I made it! No. Top of the world! No, no.
These two members of the staff were abusing me earlier. They then denied it. You can hear them. They then denied it, which shows they feel I don't have security or people monitoring it at all. That's why they're shouting louder right now. Which means there must be some kind of plan today that's going to be quite abusive towards me, that I'm supposed to conform to very easily. People at the end just there. He just said that we're spies. So there's that, you know? He says we're not allowed to record us. And it has been abusive, basically. Now they've stopped. Okay? Clearly they don't think there's any other monitoring at all by police or anything, if they're able to do that like that. Which is quite a concern right now by how this hospital has behaved. I could wind up easily a fucking lobotomized guy with kids on my fucking lap. With how this hospital is, you know? They have stopped me having water. Again, because they disagree with what I'm saying. What I've said is I'm not going to help. What I've said is that treatment of me will prevent me being able to help people, is what I've said, which I try and do as much as I can. And I've said how I should be treated. They've disagreed, and they've stopped my water, basically, again. I also have been drugged, and therefore acting out. I could start complaining about two nurses and their behavior. So another nurse comes up with on a platter a sandwich for another patient, but from far away it looks like a depot injection. So it's a threat slowly walking up. So I say to them, I don't want a depot again. You know, I want tablets, but I'm acting irrational because they've drugged me by gas in the room, because as you've seen before. So another fucking con, basically, by them, basically, another con, you know? The abuse this morning is causing considerable distress. And then the person that does the depot just walked by outside. So it looks like they feel they need to cause me considerable distress, then they can do depot. Basically, that they need to have a lot of distress. Now alarm's going off. So it looks like you see how I'm acting? Okay. Indicated by the spikes in the ceiling, I'm gonna be so fucked up after this depot, I won't remember anything to be able to even raise a flag and say, no, you don't do this to me, or I won't remember anything. I'll just be exceptionally compliant and an idiot as soon as the next depot, basically. and they're certain they'll be able to control me as a puppet going forward. Words of the spy in the ceiling, he won't remember. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, so for the last half hour in Pilates, I could show a brief video of that. There was abuse also from staff on that also, but I want to show you how it was just for a second before they began drugging me again with gases in the room. So you know I'm corpus mentis, I'm okay, and they are conning, basically, for the day. Right, thank you. Thanks. Just got a brief window between gases. Thank you. Nurses just laughed then, said stay in after the last video. Stay in, you're mad. Just by my door. So, quite unusually, government, well, on a parliamentary debate, as I put in my Twitter, and I was saying, you know, that man there, how he's being, it is the same, right? I wasn't saying it's the same. I'm saying he's grooming. You know, he's trying to do the same, denying, but trying to do the same. Children. I wrote it on Twitter as well. Oddly, MP said, yeah, he is. Yeah. I was like, why even say yes? I didn't think there was even a justice system anymore for someone like me. You know? Why even say yes? Why even say yes? He says, they acknowledged that. I don't know why they acknowledged my situation. There's no justice system or anything for what he's done to me. They acknowledged it was happening. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why. MPs, yeah. I don't know why they did that. I said, you know, the BBC lady, my favorite thing on BBC is and the MP even said, yeah, he calls out. We have some trust with him because of that. You know, he's not lying. I said to the so I try and can make the situation better. So it's a BBC lady, you know. I turn it off, but my favorite BBC scene ever is the Vincent, you know, scene. That. I'm refusing to pick up my coffee delivery because the adenosine, having more adenosine, you know, more weight will stop the control, hypnotic control. So they blocked it, and also abusing me when I'm worrying about it and asking the staff, you know, why it is and so on. Just started abusing instead. And you thought you would have that on audio, anyway. So there's that. So they are holding off the coffee, so therefore the coffee will be drugged, sadly, for control of me. Basically, more you know, drugged you are, ginseng or coffee or anything will change that. So they're holding off, and they will. As I said, they will drug the packet, the bottle, before the tub, before I get it. I'll show you that when I get it to make me feel unwell. So I'll just have to throw it away, basically. So I'll be permanently in a state of control, and also with that control for children, also. Hi. So the coffee, as said, it has been sprayed, but this has been sprayed. So you can feel it. It's got a really horrible, vile feeling to it on the outside. And it's the same with this container. On the outside, it feels vile. And the hands, very hard. I have to wash them off. You know, very vile. How the spray works, it just goes straight through. It sprays, but small, goes straight through, so it'll be actually inside as well. I'll demonstrate that in a minute, but also with the coffee. So they just, all you have to do is that there's a container, and it's I can't use it. It's gone. It's destroyed. So they decided, no, we want you controlled totally for kids at night time and controlled during the daytime someone shouting again because I said it, of grooming, basically. So no, it's making me feel worse. I'm struggling to think because I'm holding it so much. Control during the daytime to keep me prepped and control. And because I'm psychic, you want total control of me like a robot. As it turned out, the coffee, I don't know why, it isn't drugged inside. Only the outside, it doesn't spray through. I'm used to substances like that. This doesn't. Probably giving an idea away really, really badly there, to be honest with you. Honestly. It's not drugged anyway, is the bottom line. I can have a coffee. I'm waiting for hilarity. I'm literally waiting for, wait, I'll show you. Holy cow! Let's do it right now. I'm waiting for, you gotta put your finger underneath it. That's right, make sure it keeps it hot. And you see when he stopped it? He literally stopped it directly. Right. Okay. See you later. Some of the nurses, so halfway through the day, one of the nurses came out. And after that, even some of the managers of the building came out, indicating as well, even before actually, literally confessing and indicating, yes, we work with this child grooming situation. We work with them, this child farming. Indicating about that a lot as well. And even later on indicating the same, even laughing about it. Some of the nurses and some of the managers who are right there right now, those managers right there, indicating the same. And in fact, them indicating they decide themselves what is true or not about any situation, is what they just said. After this female ward staff, what was outside the building, tried to do some brainwashing. Well, I said, you associate with child grooming and everything by what you're doing. And just started laughing about it. Just started laughing. There's audio that the government have from earlier in the day of the same in this ward. So, the UN earlier. The UN. China said, China said, representative of China, the Chinese UN representative said we're sorry. Said we're sorry. The UN said it's their choice of whether I'm sectioned or not, but it's their assessment. I hope I'm able to go to a government hospital instead, where another assessment of me, it sounds stupid, but a decent assessment of me is done, basically, and the bad implants were removed from me and my parents. I cried. And my brother and sister, and so on. I need some time, but I want to be able, and I'm aware of, I need some time, but I want to be able to pay my utmost respects and thank you. And understanding of China. Basically, and hopefully I'll be able to extend that. Okay. Hopefully this situation will end soon and I won't have to spend another night here. Obviously, I want to play safe, but we want another assessment of me anyway on a separate hospital, given what's occurred here anyway, and hopefully, you know, the bad implants removed, and from my parents, and deactivated, removed, done with.